So I was sitting here thinking about the promises of God and how He's causing us to birth the promises, right? Let me tell you the secret to birth the promises that God has said to you. I was sitting the other day on the bed and I was thinking, and the Lord began to talk to me. And He began to say to me how Jesus was pregnant with the promised Messiah. But nobody knew this because He had a conversation. He had Gabriel to have a conversation with her about her carrying the Messiah. And what He began to say to me was, He said she pondered it in her heart. So in pondering in her heart, she didn't go tell anybody that she was carrying the Messiah. Because the enemy don't know the times and the seasons of anything. That's been given to only the sons of Issachar knew that. So there are some that do know the times and the seasons of God, but the enemy is not one of them. So if she had told everybody that, oh, I'm about to give birth to the promised Messiah, God trusted me to give birth to Jesus, and yeah, y'all about to see me, y'all gonna see me blow up, y'all gonna see me give birth to Jesus, like the one that they've been saying that's coming. If she had said that, the enemy would have targeted her, because she would have said when she was giving birth, and he would have knew the time and the season as to when she was going to give birth. Not only that, she would have been a target because of the promise, because he had been fighting from day one, trying to figure out who is the Messiah. From day one, look at Moses and how the Pharaoh said to go and kill the firstborn son, kill every firstborn. If he had known that he was worried about, if he had known that was him they was crucifying. If he had known, even if she was giving birth. But check this out though. When it's time to give birth to your promise, folks gonna talk about you. Baby, when you getting your instructions and God telling you to do stuff that go against the grain, that look foolish to everybody else, and they gonna talk about you. You understand me? They gonna talk about you. Because he, and anybody that needs to know, he gonna tell them. So don't open your mouth and say a thing. He sent the same angel and to tell Joseph that she was going to give birth. So they didn't even have to have the conversation about themselves about what's going to take place. Neither one of them had to open their mouth about what was already understood. Nobody had to say anything. But when she started showing, I'm pretty sure that she was talked about. Oh, she was already pregnant and they getting married? Oh my God. She a slut. She all of this stuff. Like, she probably got talked about so bad. That's probably why she had to go over there and holler at Elizabeth. Because she needed to get away from the negativity of the people. That's probably what that was. But yet, she gave birth to the promise, and she never opened her mouth. So there was no delay in her giving birth to the promise. I came on here just to tell y'all to shut up. And you know who had to be the first partaker? Me. I had to learn first. Me. Yeah, me, baby. Because, baby, whew, me talking and my assignment and sharing, God told me X, Y, and Z is going to happen by September. And I shared it with somebody. Shared it with like 2 people. I trust the people. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with the people. It was the fact that it came out my mouth, and this is the enemy's domain. He is the prince and Persia of the air. So once your words hit the air, the atmosphere, now you have to go through this unnecessary warfare. You have to go through these hindrances because you didn't shut up. Talking to me. We could just talk about me. So, shut up. Don't tell folks what God is doing for you in this season. Don't reveal the promise. Don't reveal what he's saying to you. When it comes to pass, they should surely know that God was with you, that he is with you. And it's going to look strange, the instructions that you get, because when he's telling you to do certain things, people going to talk about you. What you doing that for? Why would you do that? Why would you give up this? Why would you give up that? Why would you X, Y, and Z? So get somewhere and mind your business. How about that? Get somewhere and mind your business and let me obey God, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with you. The other thing, don't get attached to people's opinion of you. The Lord said that to me in prayer a couple of days ago. And I was like, oh, okay, God. I ain't think nothing else of it. But then I realized he was telling me whether their opinion is good or bad. Don't get attached to their opinion, because one day they'll tell you how much they love you, and then the next day they'll tell you how much they hate you, and how much they can't stand you, and how much, just certain things, because you've always been honest. Some of you anyway. But one day they love you, and the next day they can't stand you. So don't get attached to people's opinion of you. Baby, they say I love you. Oh, I love you too. Girl, you my best friend in the whole world. Girl, you did that. You the bomb. You this. Oh, okay, cool. But don't get attached to their opinion. Let it go, let it be. And keep your eye face to face with God. Because if you look to the left, you look to the right, you're going to get distracted. It's going to cause you to lose traction the minute you look away. Take Peter, for example. As long as Peter had his face and his eyes on Jesus, he could walk on that water. But the minute he realized he was walking on water, that's when fear set in. So I tell you today, don't look away from the face of God. Because the minute you look away, that's when you can see the effects of everything. Allow God to do your head like this. You go like this, just come on back over here. Don't go over there. Don't let these folks bother you. Okay? That was pretty much all I had to say to y'all. But if you keep your eyes on God and you keep looking at Him face to face, you stay in the supernatural. Because you can't do nothing else. Like what? He was supernaturally walking on water, and if he had to continue to keep his eyes that way, he would have continued to supernaturally walk on that water. All right, y'all. That's all I had to say. At least today, anyway. See y'all next time. Love you all. Grace and peace. And may the Lord add blessings to you in this day. May He supernaturally expand you. Not only that, may He set a watch before your lips, before your mouth, and keep the door of your lips. So, Lord, set a watch before our mouth and keep the door of our lips. So, hope I said that right. I'm not editing this video, so y'all gonna get whatever. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a good one.